This project went from, not including the land, 200 to 250,000 to I think every bit. The way that I would do it would be 350 pushing 4. Alright everybody, welcome back to another vlog. My name's CJ Face and this is my second channel here. If you're looking for my main channel, link is down in the description. But as you can see behind me here, this is one of, well, we got police riding by already, that's good. Yeah, long story short, this is one of the most, what I would presumably say has got to be the worst car wash I've looked at in 3 years. Infrastructure's here, but that's literally all it's got going for it. So. What do you got the lights on the police car for? See that?
Oh yeah.
That's weird. That's good. That's coming right off of the air conditioner right there. Yeah, this place is gonna need a lot of rehab. Look at the, I look at everything, right? I mean, I would come up in through here. On a realistic note, I'd come up through here. I would take all of the blacktop up, repave the entire parking lot, put new concrete in. I mean, everything that this thing, it's got so much going wrong for it right now. We're probably not in the greatest area either, but it's like anything. Every area's got to have something. So you've got, for these, this is a 2 automatic bay car wash right here, and then you have your self-serve over there, which has 4 bays. Behind you are the vacuums. So the very first thing that I noticed with this property is that the vacuums are behind the actual flow of the car wash. So you would roll through this way, and then you would have to get back out onto the main road, come back around, and come in to get to the vacuums. There's not much you can do about that, but I look at the infrastructure as far as you've got these steel I-beams that don't look in too half bad a shape. I've not seen the roof of this building. I know Google Earth shows me a really rusty roof, so probably the roof's gonna have to be replaced. It's just these little things that are gonna start going wrong. But the infrastructure's here, the land's here, it's already kind of laid out. All right, so we're in another automatic wash bay right here, and this is a very, very, very old system. She needs some help. Definitely needs some rehab for sure. I mean, there's not a thing in this place that wouldn't have to not be touched. I mean, there's literally nothing. Look at this, man. This should tell you how long it's been abandoned. An economy wash is $4, and for the ultra, the gold is $7. Then you've got this here, and this is extremely old. And this is the problem that I think a lot of car washes or just businesses in general run into, is they don't upkeep the business. They don't upkeep what's going on. Like, the facility maintenance goes to shit, and you usually get an owner or operator that'll come in, and next thing you know, they're making money, they're making good money, and then they let it go. And that's a problem with everything. Like, look back here. Like, if you were to come in here, I guess you could go through there and then come back in, but look at the vacuums, the fragrance thing. I mean, that nobody uses that kind of stuff. $1.25 to use the vacuums. Those things are absolutely shot. You can see the motors up on top. I guarantee. I'm surprised nobody's actually stolen the motors. But it's actually, if you take a look and just scan, it's actually a really big piece of property, but it's just, I don't know. Oh boy, that's lovely. It's a nice sweet potato that's rotten. So now let's go over here to the self-serve bays, check out what we got working with here. But again, you'd have to come through here. This isn't like a seal coating job that can kind of buy you 5 or 10 years on your parking lot. This is we have a fucking problem with the parking lot type of job. We need to get it replaced. One thing I'm seeing already is like the layout for this. These 2 bays would be somewhat easy to get into. There's trash. The only thing it's really got going for it, like look at this right here. We're gonna have to redo brickwork right through there. Looks like some of the I-beams are starting to rust at where they're meeting together. And again, in that there, is normal wear and tear, but it's gonna go faster if you're not taking care of equipment. I can tell you right now, they had water leaks like crazy running all these lines. Oh man. I don't even know what the purpose for that would have been unless somebody ran into it. This should have been way more broken than that, so I don't know what that was all about. Alright, let's see here. Oh, we still got these machines, and this is actually not too terribly old, but I mean, it's old, so yeah, it just, geez, needs a facelift. This project went from not including the land 200 to 250,000 to I think every bit. The way that I would do it would be 350 pushing 4. Cause you gotta do it right, you know, and I don't know. This one might be a little bit too far gone, but again, that's kind of half the fun with, I guess, some of this stuff, right? Somebody's come in here and hit that beam. You can tell something too tall came through here. Hit 1, 2, 3 right there. I mean, the roof, it's coming apart. Good grief. This might be one of those situations where you just take the roof off and start all over again with the roof. But again, you have infrastructure here as far as like the concrete support and all that. You got a lot of stuff that you don't have to do, but I don't know. It looked way better on Google. I was really excited about this, and now I'm like, it's going to cost more money. And again, that's the problem is, you know, when you let a piece of property die off like this, now you're, you know, if you're the seller of it, you're not going to get what it should be worth. You're going to get an offer of what someone thinks it's worth, like myself. I don't know. It's weird. Man, somebody stole the metal grates. I guarantee people with like scrap metal and stuff, I'm surprised they haven't come out and stole more.
Imagine.
I can't even imagine somebody with that right now.
Your system's down?
I don't know, what do? You make the guy an offer and hope he doesn't, you know, be insulted by it at that point. Alright, what do we got going on here?
A garden.
That's what I'm talking about, you're buying problems. Might have just filled that in just so nobody could walk over it and then started palleting these grates or something. It's very strange. She needs some help. Look at this shit. We have a tree growing out of one of the machines, which means it's coming up from inside. Phew! I don't know. Chris, this one might be a bust, buddy.
It's not looking too hot.
It's not looking hot at all. From what I'm going to offer this guy, he's going to come back and cuss me.
50 grand maybe for the land?
Gosh, I mean, I'd do $100,000 cash, close in 7 days. I mean, geez, getting all the paperwork ready would take longer
You're
than the
definitely
actual closing.
putting 100 to 150 into it at least, right?
So if I bought it for 100, let's say I just get it for 100 grand, and I come in here, 30, let's just say 40, we're at 80. Look at another 15. Let's call it, let's say 100, 120, 140, parking lot, got probably $100,000, then maybe like 50, 75. All these vacuums, you're looking anywhere from 6 to 8 grand. You're spending every bit of 300 to 400 grand. Every bit, every fucking bit of 300 to 400,000.
That's
like,
crazy.
This should prove right here. Like Magic Mist, the old fragrance. Like, I don't know how familiar any of you all are with this here, but when I was a kid, I used to go to the car wash with my grandmother, and she'd spray this shit in the car.
I was gonna say, that's gotta be before our time, right?
Oh, it was so disgusting. Like, look at this here. Look at this. It's old as hell, man. Got a new lock on it for some reason, like somebody's actually gonna come purchase something from it. But you let the trees overgrow and let nature take its course on anything, it's gonna be bad. And that's exactly what happened in this place.
It's very odd that baby powder is one of the options for your scents.
I'm not sure I want a baby powder scent, to be honest with you, man. I think that's a little weird, but hey, who am I to judge? I think this one, I'm not gonna rule it out, but it's definitely not more in my favor than the other one. The other one I went and looked at, it's currently running, it's operating, it needs some love, that's for sure. Not as much love as this place. Good grief, this place has had everything but the lottery. She's rough. She is really, really rough. I mean, somebody's already snatched out the automatic bay in this thing. I don't know. The offer I'm gonna submit an offer on it, but I might even not actually. I might talk to the realtor and just be like, hey man, what's this guy's deal? What's this guy gonna walk away with pennies on the property? I mean, even if somebody came in here and developed it, I just hate lowballing people and stuff, but it's only worth what I'm willing to pay for it or what somebody else is willing to pay for it. So what I'm willing to pay for it is definitely not anywhere near what they're asking. It's half, literally half, if not a little more than half. So I don't know. I have to sit on this one and think and run some numbers, I guess. I don't know. Needs a lot of work.